Hello and welcome back to the Dog Food Expert podcast. I'm Alex. Now, Daniel, today we are talking about a very relatable panic moment for raw feeders. You wake up, you go to the fridge to get your dog's breakfast, and you realise you completely forgot to take it out of the freezer the night before. It is rock solid.
Hi, Alex. Oh, the dreaded frozen block. We have all been there. It's the one downside to feeding a fresh diet. It requires a little bit of forward planning.
Exactly. And in those moments, or when people are going away on holiday, they often want the convenience of a dry food to fall back on. But I've always been told never, ever mix raw dog food with dry kibble. Is that a myth, or is it actually dangerous?
It is absolutely not a myth. Mixing standard extruded kibble with raw meat in the same meal, or even on the same day, is a recipe for a very upset tummy. And it all comes down to the speed of digestion.
How do you mean? Don't they just mix together in the stomach?
They do, but they behave completely differently. Think of your dog's digestive tract like a motorway. Raw, fresh meat is highly bioavailable. It's like a sports car. It zips through the digestive system very quickly, usually within about 4 to 6 hours.
Okay, and the kibble?
Standard extruded kibble is heavily processed and full of complex starches. When it hits the stomach, it swells up like a sponge. It's the slow-moving lorry on the motorway. It can take 10 to 12 hours to fully digest.
Ah, I see where this is going.
Right, so if you feed them together, the slow-moving kibble creates a massive traffic jam in the gut. It traps the raw meat behind it. Because the raw meat is sitting in a warm stomach for much longer than nature intended, it starts to ferment. That leads to severe bloating, trapped wind, and explosive diarrhea.
That sounds awful. So, if owners need a dry food backup, or if they want to stretch their budget by feeding half raw and half dry, what on earth can they do?
The answer is cold-pressed dog food. It is the only dry food that experts confidently recommend mixing with a raw diet. We call it the perfect match.
Why is cold-pressed safe to mix when standard kibble isn't?
Because of how it's made. Cold-pressed food is gently squeezed together at very low temperatures. It doesn't contain those harsh, starchy binders. So when it hits the stomach acids, it doesn't swell up. Instead, it breaks down instantly into a soft, easily digestible paste.
So it digests at the same speed as the raw meat?
Exactly! It digests at the exact same rate. The sports car and the cold-pressed food travel down the motorway side by side at the same speed. No traffic jams, no fermentation, and no upset tummies. They are biologically compatible.
That is a game changer. So, how are owners actually using this combo in real life?
There are so many ways. Some people do a 50-50 split to make premium raw feeding more budget-friendly. They'll put half a portion of cold-pressed in the bowl and top it with raw meat or tripe.
And what about the forgotten freezer scenario?
It's the ultimate backup plan. If you forget to defrost the raw, you just pour a bowl of cold-pressed. No stress. It's also incredibly popular for holidays. Taking a freezer full of raw meat on a camping trip is a nightmare, so owners just switch to cold-pressed for the week. The dog's gut doesn't even notice the difference.
What about using it for training? Raw meat in your pocket isn't ideal on a dog walk.
No, it's definitely not. Cold-pressed pellets are brilliant, high-value training treats for raw-fed dogs. You get the convenience of a dry biscuit, but the nutritional integrity of a fresh diet.
It really is the perfect match. Same digestion speed, no traffic jams, total convenience.
You've got it. It gives pet parents the ultimate flexibility without compromising their dog's health.
Brilliant advice, as always. Thanks, Daniel.
My pleasure, Alex.
And thanks for listening. If you've ever stared in panic at a frozen block of dog food, you now have the solution. See you next time.